Welcome to 549 Media. The lights are on, the crowd is loud, and the stage is set for tonight's action. From the opening whistle to the final buzzer, we bring you every drive, every shot, every play that makes the difference. This is where passion meets performance and every moment counts. Grab a snack, sit back, and enjoy your hometown Yellowjackets because the game starts now.
Well, good afternoon and welcome here to Dilworth-Glyndon-Felton High School. I'm Jason Groth here with you on 549 Media Network, getting ready to bring you playoff football action live here. And that's the Dilworth-Glyndon-Felton Rebels, the number 1 seed with a record of 6-2, taking on the Perham Yellowjackets, the number 4 seed with a record of 5-4. As the two teams get ready to square off here today. These two teams faced earlier in the season, and it was the Rebels earning a victory over the Yellowjackets, taking control of that one late in the second half, as they outlasted the Yellowjackets, earning a 36-0 victory over the Yellowjackets in Perham. Now, the Yellowjackets are hoping to change the fate of today's game as they get ready to take on the Rebels. We'll be back on your pregame show here on the 549 Media Network.
Perham Health is here to take care of you, to keep you crushing it. Broken bone? We'll fix it. New baby? We'll deliver. We've heard that. And yes, we can help. From life's big moments to the annoyingly sick ones, our providers have the expertise and compassion to handle it all. Perham Health, so you can keep on hitting it.
I'm Jen Hendrickson with United Community Bank.
Jacket Pride isn't something we take lightly. We support the teachers and support staff that help teach our children every day. We support local Perham athletes with our Battle of the Beast sponsorship nights. And every year we award 4 scholarships to Perham seniors. Yellowjackets are my team, and United Community Bank is my bank.
We take pride in what we send out. When you open a bag of licorice, you want that licorice to look good, you want that licorice to taste good. We work for you. We take pride in what we're making and what we are offering. It is so important to me. I do thank KLM from the bottom of my heart that they believe you and your family is important.
Hey, it's Tucker again, did you know? EOT Insurance Agency.
At Hilltop Lumber, we're not just about building materials. We're about building relationships. We're honored to be recognized for our excellence in our industry. But the greatest reward? It's the trust we built with our customers. It's not just about providing quality materials. It's about building strong relationships. We're proud to be a part of the communities we serve, working with you to bring your vision to life. Because at Hilltop Lumber, success is measured by the partnerships we create and the homes, businesses, and dreams we help build together. Hilltop Lumber, where we help plan, supply, and deliver dreams.
And welcome back here into Glyndon as the Rebels and the Yellowjackets getting ready to square off here today on the 549 Media Network. And we'll take a look at the schedule in the Section 8 3A football tournament. We'll pop that up on your screen as some exciting games taking place today at 2 o'clock. Minnewaska area will be taking on Thief River Falls as the Prowlers knocked off Park Rapids area, as they knocked off Morris area, Chicago, Alberta, 21-7. It was Minnewaska area all over Park Rapids by a score of 49-6. And the Yellowjackets knocked off East Grand Forks 14-0. DGF, the number 1 seed, earned a bye. So they're coming in fresh and playing some good football here of late, winning 3 straight, knocking off Hawley, Barnesville, and East Grand Forks to close out the regular season. While the Yellowjackets have won 3 straight as well, knocking off Hawley, Thief River Falls, and East Grand Forks. Rebels will be tough to deal with. They're 8-2 against the Yellowjackets in their last 10 games. That includes last year's 46-12 shellacking in the Section 8 3A first round of the tournament. The last time the Yellowjackets knocked off DGF was in October, Halloween of 2019. The Yellowjackets on a big play late knocked off DGF 21-20 to earn a trip to the state tournament in the Section 8 3A championship. Since 2003, DGF holds a 16-7 edge against the Yellowjackets, and the Yellowjackets are 1-3 against the Rebels in postseason. The Yellowjackets are hoping they can turn that around here today and pull off the miracle as they take on the DGF Rebels here. We're still moments away from kickoff, as you tell. Probably here in the background with the mic. It's very windy, and that's going to play a big role as it's coming across the field as you're watching it on your screen from right to left, blowing straight across here in Glendon. It's supposed to pick up throughout the day, as it always does. It seems like when you ever come over to this side of the state, the wind's always blowing. So we'll take a break, come back, have more for your pregame show here on the 549 Media Network.
McCall Construction is the Lakes area full-service construction management company, offering a truly personalized experience. From dream homes to commercial spaces, McCall Construction focuses on putting you first with experienced value engineering that delivers on your vision and surpasses your expectations. Whether you already have a plan or you're just getting started, give them a call. McCall Construction will make the entire process so much easier. Call them at 218-346-7070 or check them out on Facebook.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Why would you wander around a warehouse store looking for paint when you could just swing by your neighborhood Ace? In addition to Ace's award-winning service, we have top-rated paint brands. Plus, our color matching technology allows us to match any color. So stop wandering and start painting. Head to your neighborhood Ace today.
Hi, this is Mallory Stotterell
and Erica Saylor from Lakes Ace Hardware.
You can expect expert help for your next project at Lakes Ace Hardware,
right here in downtown Perham.
80-90% of this world goes to a 8-to-5 job, and they get to slave away to barely get by. We have the opportunity to go put in the work and be able to change people's lives. Be the less than 1% in this business. Everyone in this room has the opportunity for growth. Everyone in this room has the opportunity to go protect a bunch of people. Be that person today.
If you're self-motivated and disciplined, this is the opportunity for you. Call Dan Persons at 218-259-0741 for more information.
At Nias Family Sales, our experienced mechanics are here to provide exceptional service in a timely manner. With 10 service bays, the service department at Nias Family Sales can work on all makes and models. Our experienced mechanics can do everything from oil changes, tire repairs, brake service, engine and transmission repair, and much more. Schedule your vehicle today. Call 218-346-5976 or visit the Nias Family Sales Service Center at 610 East Main Street in Perham.
Central Market, the fresh place in Perham and Detroit Lakes, offering the freshest meat, produce, bakery, and deli products possible with great value for your money. A visit to Central Market is a journey into freshness. You'll always be able to find a wide variety of items that will result in the perfect meal for your family and friends. Begin with their meat department, and whether it's succulent fruit and vegetables, fresh baked specialties from their bakery, or the convenience of fresh deli selections, Central Market is the fresh place for your family. Go Yellowjackets!
And welcome back high up top here at Dilworth-Glyndon Football High School, or football field at their high school. So we get ready to go. It's a windy day in the Section 8 3A playoffs. Should be a fun one, though, as the Yellowjackets get ready to take on the Rebels. We thank you for tuning in. Starting lineups today brought to you by New Horizons Realty for the Yellowjackets. They'll start like this on offense across the line. From left to right, Lucian Harms, Jaden Schrupp. Center will be Tegan Schmelz. At right guards, Aiden Burker, Michael Lung. And then right tackle will be Riker Zimmerman. Quarterback is Tegan Datloff. Gavin Griffin In the backfield with Tristan Larson and Carson Zize. Wide receivers Tate Zacharias and Ty Rooney. When the Yellow Jackets are on defense, it'll be Lucian Harms in the middle, Schrump and Logan Guck on the outside. Linebackers are Tristan Larson, Johnny Ramos, Tegan Schmelz, and Ty Rooney. Strong safety is Gavin Griffin. And the defensive backs, Tate Zacharias, Jaden Borman, and Isaiah Farrell. For DGF, when they're on offense, they're going to be led by quarterback Brady Wadena. And he'll be joined in the backfield by Nolan Verdi, Jace Baumgartner, and Jacob Lupke. The tight ends today are Michael Whitney and Mason Sever. The line across, it's TJ Fuller, Caden Nelson, Andreas Stromstad, Brock Steen, and Nolan Dale. For the defense, up front, Nolan Dale, TJ Fuller, and Caden Nelson. The backs are Nolan Verdi, Isaac Laren, Dawson Johnson, Jace Baumgartner. The safeties, Brady Wadena and Kevin Leitenberg. And the corners, Jacob Lupke and Xander Upsall. Those are starting lineups today, brought to you by New Horizons Realty as the pregame show rolls along here on the 549 Media Network. We'll take a quick timeout and come back for more here from Glendon.
At New Horizons Realty, we're on your team. For over 25 years, we've been helping families and businesses find the perfect place to call home here in the Lakes area. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or just dreaming, we've got the experience and local knowledge to guide you through every step of your real estate journey. As proud supporters of the Perham Yellowjackets, we believe in building strong teams on the mat, court, or field, and in the community. Check out our current listings at perhamrealestate.com or give us a call today at 218-346-7767.
Hansen's Plumbing and Heating provides the highest quality products and services to ensure the comfort and safety of all their customers. It's what they do. Henry Hansen, later known as Hardware Hank, first opened the family hardware store in the early 1930s in Burgess, Minnesota. Today, they are proud to carry on his legacy of hard work and honesty through teamwork, fellowship, cutting-edge technology, and forward thinking. 218-346-2422 or make a visit in Perham, Burgess, or Detroit Lakes today. Hansen's Plumbing and Heating, proudly serving Minnesota families for over 80 years.
They go where you go. They're your wingman. Your, I should get this thing checked out support system. Who knows? They may even be your +1. Or should we say +4? These are your tires. Small town, large city, winter, summer. Every destination and every type of weather. At OK Tire Store and Service, we go the extra mile so you can add some extra miles. See us for tires, preventative maintenance, and more. OKTireInc.com.
Horseman Investments and Insurance can help you with your retirement planning goals and insurance protection needs. Kyle Van Dyke and his team provides educated retirement solutions, wealth management strategies, inheritance and legacy planning, and personalized auto, homeowners, and life insurance protection plan. We are here for your lifelong financial wellness. To set up an appointment, call Kyle Van Dyke at 218-236-6665 or email at kyle.vandyke@horseman.com. Welcome back here to Clinton as we get ready for our start as the Yellow Jackets and the Rebels get set to kick off today in what is a very windy day here in Glendon. As both teams are getting ready to go, we'll try to lock in on the Yellow Jackets on the far side. As we're 2 minutes away from full introductions and starting a lineup here from Glendon. Should be an interesting one today. These two teams, again, has been advantage DGF of late in the rivalry, and the Yellow Jackets are hoping to turn some luck around today here. And it's going to be a monumental task against a very strong DGF team. The Yellow Jackets are led by quarterback Tegan Deloff. He's thrown for 852 yards, on the year, 9 touchdowns, 14 interceptions. In the backfield, it's Kevin Griffin leading the way. 84 carries, 406 yards, and 3 touchdowns. Tristan Larson, also in the backfield, 161 yards for the Yellow Jackets. The number 1 receiver of late has been Isaiah Farrell, 17 receptions for 183 yards. Gavin Griffin has 15 for 213. And also Tate Zacharias, double digits with 13 receptions. Carson Zeise and Ty Rooney both with 9 and 8. And Jaden Borman of late has come on strong for the Yellow Jackets with 64 yards receiving on 6 receptions. Leading the way on the other side for the Rebels, it's Brady Wadena. He has 208 yards passing, 2 TDs, 2 interceptions. Did miss some time due to injury. But in the backfield, expect to see a lot of Jace Baumgartner. He leads the way with 920 yards and 13 touchdowns. Jacob Lupke has a bunch of yards as well with 739 yards for his Rebel squad. Introductions taking place. We'll take a time out, come back, have the start of the game here on the 549 Media Network. At River's Edge Cabinetry, we believe your home should be a true reflection of you. Our expert team combines custom design, quality craftsmanship, and 3D visualizations to bring your vision to life. From kitchens and bathrooms to family rooms and outdoor kitchens, we handle every detail. Experience a seamless remodeling process with personalized service and attention to detail that you can trust. River's Edge Cabinetry, custom design for your lifestyle. Visit us in Perham or online at riversedgecabinetry.com.
Hey, it's Tucker again, did you know? DOT Insurance Agency.
Welcome back here live. It's 549 Media Network. I'm Jason Grolt, now joined by Aaron Anderson. We thank you. Aaron is stopping by a exciting day here in Glyndon today.
It is a beautiful day for football. A little breezy up here. Apologize if they're hearing the wind through our microphones.
Yeah, you're going to hear the wind, the loudspeaker, a little bit of everything here today. As the Yellow Jackets being introduced right now to the fans here at Rebel Country. Getting ready to go for this one as the Rebels getting introduced now.
DGF fans, are you ready?
And when you face the Rebels, you're going to expect a lot of ground and pound today. And expect to see a lot of that here.
You expect to see that. They're known real well for that. They don't change up much what they do year in and year out. They don't really have to, do they, Jason? It's been awfully successful.
They've had the run of success against the Yellow Jackets of late as well, holding that big edge the last few years on the Yellow Jackets, including this year a 36-0 victory over the Yellow Jackets the first time out. The Yellow Jackets are a different squad from that meeting earlier this year.
Yeah, you know, if you're the Yellow Jackets right now, it's a beautiful day to be playing. There's a lot of people that would love to be playing right now today on a Saturday. They've punched their ticket to that. They did their job, and hey, there's a lot of people watching today that wish they were out on this field.
As we get ready to go,
DGF fans, are you ready?
the Yellow Jackets will get the opening kick.
Perham Yellowjackets, one more time, are you ready? Rebels, are you ready?
As the Rebels deferred their option to the second half. And getting ready to kick off will be Guillermo Collado. for DGF.
Field looks great here in Glendon.
Looks sharp, well painted as they get ready to go. Something missing the hash marks. That's one thing I think is definitely a miss. And the wind's going to play a factor. Does on that kick over the head of Farrell, all the way into the end zone. Ends up being a touchback. And the Yellow Jackets will set up shop, 1st and 10. That'll be your first look at the Yellow Jackets. And unfortunately today we'll not have a timer set up with this. With the wind, you can barely see our monitors. You can barely see anything, but there's also not a cloud in the sky here today.
Yeah, we get a lot of glare on our equipment since they've got all the media up on top of the press box here. It'd be nice to be down in there. But hey, you're limited with all the media options and technology today.
And it's a nice day. I thank you for coming along and helping with the camera today as Detloff starts in the pistol, hands it off the edge. Griffin gets wrapped up, not much there. Gets swarmed under by the front line. They'll give him a yard on the game.
You're going to bring up 2nd and 10 for the Yellow Jackets.
Well, you get first few plays here, you try to win that kind of the nerves rule, right? Let's run some safe stuff. Let's get going.
Well, the Yellow Jackets have made that adjustment to this flex power offense. They've had a lot of success with that. Now they're not scoring a lot of points, but it's been more time-consuming drives. And that's been kind of the thing that they're going to need to do against this DGF squad. Detloff rolls near side, has time, fires, pass incomplete, looking for a diving Ty Rooney.
Going to bring up 3rd down for the Yellow
It'll be
Jackets.
3rd down.
3rd and 10.
3rd and 10 here, deep in our territory. DGF now, we'll see if their defense tries to flex. You think they'll just play standard defense, or if they'll bring somebody?
I think they might bring late pressure and then drop back, drop 7 or 8 into coverage. Borman, Farrell to the near. 2 receivers going to the far side. Detloff. Claps, gets a snap, looks, pumps, fires, pass complete. That's going to be short, intended for Ty Rooney. Makes the reception. It'll be 4th down.
Well, a positive play there anyway. Gets a few more yards, buys us a little bit of room for the punt game.
Which has been unique this year for the Yellow Jackets at times. 4th and 5, the Yellow Jackets come out. And it'll be Brody Bloom to do the kicking. Snap to Bloom, it's a low one, but he gets it. And a nice kick to the near side. The wind just holds that football up. And they'll take a Rebel bounce on top of that. It'll be down there at the 46. We'll take a quick timeout. Come back with the Rebels on offense.
Hey, it's Tucker again, did you know?
Well, welcome back as we come right back. The Rebels quickly out on the field. And it's Baumgartner right side, gets wrapped up. Johnny Ramos right away.
Baumgartner on the carry, going to be no gain on the play. Going to bring up 2nd.
Nice job there by Ramos on the edge.
Yeah, that's a great positive play for the Yellow Jacket defense right out of the gates.
10-20 and counting to go here in the opening quarter. We're scoreless. This is DGF's first possession of the ballgame.
I'd imagine something similar right out of this call again.
Wadena under center, and you can tell his offense just runs differently when he's out there. Wadena. This time he keeps off the edge right side, gets around one defender, and then gets swarmed under. This is going to be 3rd down and manageable for the Rebels.
3rd down, and looks like it'd be about 6.
You think here in the 39 of Perham, it would be go for it, 4 down territory.
Oh yeah, for sure. chance for them to flex their muscles, a chance for our defense to see how staunch it can be here.
Wadena hands it off. Baumgartner right side, breaks the tackle, breaks free. He's into the secondary inside the 20, finally driven out of bounds by Isaiah Farrell on a late flag. Might have been on the face mask. We'll see what the call is. But the big run has DGF inside the red zone. And a penalty is not what the Yellow Jackets need here.
That'll be another aspect today, who wins that penalty game. Certainly saw a lot of yellow laundry in the last Yellow Jacket game.
And with that being said, I'll bring up the question Kyle and I on the broadcast on Tuesday were wondering about. It is a face mask on, well, now they don't know what team. It's on DGF.
It's going to be a face mask on DGF.
So that'll back up the Rebels on the run. As alluded to, Jack Hexie was ejected. He has had to serve today as well, so he's unavailable for the Yellow Jackets. So a nice run by Baumgartner, brings it back. Now we're going to have a measurement.
Well, negates a really nice run.
Not something you see every day where well, they're calling the chains.
Here they come.
Haven't had many measurements. Normally they just kind of been moving the spot to where that nearest hash mark is, but the hash marks here all littered on the sideline, not out in the middle of the field. As now they stretch the chains, and it's going to be a Rebel first down.
First down.
As you're probably able to hear well, our PA announcers, speakers right in front of us.
Yeah, we'll have, and it's nice enough outside that they're not going to run away. You know, last year I got to do this with you, Jason. We were the only ones up here in the wind and the sleet.
As handoff left side, that's Lupke this time. Gets across the 30, down at the 27.
Second down for the Rebels. 2nd and 4.
Got a bigger gain, and 2nd and 5 after the nice run by Lupke. Lupke, another one of those big backs in the backfield for DGF. Second down and 5 at the Yellow Jacket 28. The Rebels looking to strike. Wadena hands off. Lupke spins, breaks a couple of tackles into the 24-yard line. It'll be 3rd and short for DGF.
Third down for the Rebels, 3rd short.
3rd and 1 at the 24. Rebels looking to establish their home field dominance. So they've had a lot of success here throughout the years. 3rd and very short. Wadena, wishbone formation, takes his time, gets to the line, goes under center with 18 on the play clock, hands it off. Baumgartner right side, spins forward, has the first down at the 20. And the Rebels move the chains once again.
And this is what they do, Jason. Year in and year out, they run this offense. They punch it down your throat, and they've oftentimes have the personnel on that front line to do this. And we'll see if they just keep grinding away, trying to get these remaining 20 yards.
And this is also sometimes a territory you might see the play action here where they lull you to sleep a little bit. They don't throw it often, but when they do, it's usually successful. Wadena is going to hand it off straight ahead. Not much there. Nice job by the Yellow Jacket front. Ramos was in there right away as well.
Ramos been doing a good job of reading who's getting that handoff, and had a couple plays now where he stuffed them almost for no gain.
On your Hilltop Lumber scoreboard, we're scoreless here in the first quarter. 6:55 in counting. Rebels with their first possession of the game after the Yellow Jackets went 3 and out. Wadena under center. He's going to keep. Goes off the edge. He's free. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Brady Wadena on a 19-yard run, and the Rebels strike first.
Nice read from Wadena out of that play there. Option play. shifty enough, a couple quick cuts, and he was in.
19-yard run. Now the swinging gate. And Colorado will come on for the extra point. Snap is coming slowly. The kick, though, is good. And on your Hilltop Lumber scoreboard, DGF leads 7-0. We'll take a quick timeout here on the 549 Media Network.
We take pride in what we send out. When you open a bag of licorice, you want that licorice to look good. You want that licorice to taste good. We work for you. We take pride in what we're making and what we are offering. It is so important to me. I do thank KLM from the bottom of my heart. They believe you and your family is important.
Welcome back here to Glyndon. Nice, beautiful, windy afternoon.
See the flag flying.
Can hear it going through our microphones, I'm sure. But a quick start for DGF has them up 7-0 after the touchdown by Brady Wadena.
Rebels went through a stretch where Wadena was injured this year. Certainly weren't the same team without him.
Well, he's just a dynamic player at quarterback. Another running back, technically, you could say, under center. And on that run, he did a nice job using Lubke and Baumgartner as lead blockers. And now the Rebels will kick with the wind. That's going to be key in this passing game today as the ball falls off the tee. When do you take your shots? How do you use it? Because it is not just a normal breeze. It's a pretty strong, brisk wind.
Right, and the Yellowjackets right now going right into it, so.
Good. Kick on its way to the near side. Farrell backs up. He's at the 8. Cuts up to the 20. Now tries to make a couple of men miss. Spins around to the 27 where he's finally brought down. And that's where the Yellowjackets will set up shop for the second time today.
1st and 10, Perham Yellowjackets.
Now we'll see if we still try to grind it away here. Maybe try to get a couple openings. I got to believe they're keying on what they've seen the last couple of weeks with the Yellowjackets too. With Griffin, a lot of good running game there. We'll see if they key on him.
6:35 to go here in our first quarter. Yellowjackets trailing 7-0. Now wishbone formation again for the Yellowjackets. They had a lot of success with this against East Grand Forks. They hand off, first guy through. Lowering his shoulder with a strong, powerful run there.
Nice gain on play. Gonna bring up
was Tristan Larson. The Yellowjackets had a lot of success, sorry, Aaron.
Yeah, we've seen that the last couple of weeks. Larson has really been a north and south runner and running hard, physical player. Nice to get him the ball, and that gives him another option that the defense has to consider. I like him changing it up with both Larson and Griffin here.
We all know he will not shy away from contact. Now it's Griffin, nice cut back through the middle, found the lane. Gets to the 35, and it's going to be third and manageable. Griffin saw that the initial hole wasn't open and then cut back up the middle, and once he gets that foot planted and takes off, he can do a lot of special things.
Yeah, he's got quick reactions. Those quick twitch muscles are evident in his style of play, and if he can get just a little space, that creates yards quickly.
Third down, a big one here for the Yellowjackets early go. They're going to go to Griffin. Up the middle, breaks free, has the first down across the 40. Took a nice hit there. So he absorbed that one. But he moves the chains.
That's a big first down. As we mentioned, the wind right now, you're going to try to grind it away. Probably have to limit your chances in the passing game here. It might not be quite as breezy at field level. We are way up in the air here.
I will say, Kyle brought it up in our broadcast on Tuesday, I do like the stairways up here compared to ours back home, but...
You don't like the death stairs?
Yes,
yeah.
But...
Well, it's unique for Perham.
It's a great view, though. Yellow Jackets back in the wishbone, first and 10 at the 40. Larson straight ahead, spins through, just continues to grind forward.
Short game of play, gonna bring up second and 8.
Nice power game there. He flipped a spin in amongst all that, the Rebel tacklers, and he stayed up for a positive gain of about 3.
Second and 7 coming up, 4:20 to go here in the first quarter. Yellow Jackets hoping to answer the Rebels score. So far, their second drive of the game has been their most successful one of the game so far, moving the football, play clock down to 5. Delloff gets a snap-off pitch out near side. Griffin gets the edge, but he gets met right away. Gets across the 45 to the 46. He was met there by Lupke and Walton. So it's third down.
And 4 for the Yellow Jackets.
3rd and 4, Jason. You keep it on the ground here with the success they've had so far?
I think so. Go back with maybe Griffin off the edge. Not the biggest fan of the toss there, especially that allows, when those backers read from DGF, but Griffin on the ground and plant his foot and go. Yellow Jackets at the 46, or the 44, excuse me. Yeah, 46, sorry. Detloff's going to roll. He's going to take off and run. Griffin turns into a blocker, does a nice job giving him the block. Detloff strides forward, has the first down for the Yellow Jackets.
Nice run on the play. That's going to bring, that's going to be enough for a first down.
A nice play there for the Yellow Jackets. Griffin
First and 10
looked like he was going to be the option for the wide receiver, but then Detloff took off. Griffin turned into the blocker. He delivered the key block that allowed Detloff to get the first down.
It was a great play. It was awful camera work for the 549. I'm going to just take 2 seconds over here and talk to our cameraman quick, Jason.
Yellow Jackets first and 10. Across midfield at the 48. Handoff again. That's Zeise this time. He gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Going to bring up second and 10 for the Yellow Jackets.
Between Larson, Griffin, and Zeise the last couple of games, they have used that kind of as a triple-headed backfield, and they've done a nice job. Zeise powered a few in the last game where he had some really nice gains, through the hole, north and south again, kind of like Larson.
And it's nice to see you got unselfish backfield. If they're not getting the football, they're trying to lower the boom to help the guy who gets the football. Back to that wishbone again. Detloff taking a long time at the line. He's going to hand it off. Griffin cuts back up the middle, drives forward, lunges forward. Gets a nice run there across the 35. Or excuse me, the 45 down to the 43. Trying to work around this giant speaker right in front of my face. It will be third down and 5.
Hard to see. Easy to hear. Hard to see.
Yellow Jackets again coming to from the sideline to the huddle with 20 on the play clock.
3rd and 5 now with this win. What do you think? Is this 4-down territory where you keep going?
I think it's definitely 4-down territory, trying to make it 4th and short if you can, or pick it up here. Detloff, he's going to drop back, roll. Now step up in the pocket, take off along the left side, lunges out, loses the football, but it's out of bounds. Was Detloff, and it's going to be a first down for the Yellow Jackets.
And that's going to be enough for another Yellow Jacket first down.
Oh, this is just a nice time-consuming drive by the Yellow Jackets. Even if you don't score, it's a successful drive as you flip the field. And now you're in Rebel territory at the 37.
Great sustained possession here for the Yellow Jackets here.
Detloff in the pistol. Hands it off. It's going to be Farrell swarmed under on that one. As a motion man, they're trying to run that sweep here. It is stopped, and it's now second down, excuse me.
Pretty much no gain on that. I think that's about right where they have it, just still on the line of scrimmage.
DGF did a nice job staying assignment sharp on that one. Didn't fall for the eye candy of Farrell moving in motion when he got the handoff. They stuck with him. The Yellow Jackets going to spread them out now with two receivers at the top of the screen, one here to the near. Now they send a man in motion. Pitch out far side, Zeise. Not much there. Gets another block on the near side. Gets to the corner. Lowers his shoulder forward. Be near the 30. Turned something out of nothing, did Zeise, and picks up 5 there for the Yellow Jackets.
I'll tell you what, Jason, right into the wind. This camera tripod really likes the wind as well.
Testing the bearings on that thing today.
We'll see if we can't dial this thing in. Apologize to our viewers at home if it's getting off track.
3rd and 5. Yellow Jackets send Rooney in motion. Deloff will keep her on left side. Gets about 2 yards. It'll be 4th down for the Yellow Jackets at the 30.
Well, as we talked about, 4 down territory here.
4th and 3 on your Hilltop Lumber scoreboard. Yellow Jackets trailing this one by a score of 7-0 here in the first quarter. Taking their time. They're going to work this down as much as they can, which they have done for most of this drive. Coming in from the sideline with 20 on the play clock. Now they're at 10 at the line. Detloff taking a long look. Rebel fans starting to make some noise. Detloff hands it off straight ahead. Griffin swarmed under right away. Making the tackles, Isaac Laren, and it's a turnover on downs. The Rebels get the key stop. May not have resulted in points, but you flip the field, have a nice time-consuming drive, and know that you can move the football against this defense.
Yeah, you get some confidence built there. It's only 7-0. You flip that field. Hopefully your defense now can bear down and get a stop just like that themselves.
Yellow Jackets hoping to pull off an upset, and I know there's another school from Minnesota trying to pull off an upset today down in Iowa. Handoff. And Lukey runs forward, has a nice run there. Makes it 2nd down. Could potentially be the final play of the first quarter. It's 2nd down and 3.
They're running in the play here, but I doubt that they're going to get this off. 8 seconds left. Coming to the line, though.
Ahead to the line, 2nd and 3. 2 seconds, 1, and that will do it for the first quarter. Strong quarter for the Rebels and the Yellow Jackets. 7-0 after a quarter play. We'll be back to the 549 Media Network.
Perham Health is here to take care of you, to keep you crushing it. Broken bone? We'll fix it. New baby? We'll deliver. We've heard that. And yes, we can help. From life's big moments to the annoyingly sick ones, our providers have the expertise and compassion to handle it all. Perham Health, so you can keep on hitting it.
At Hilltop Lumber, we're not just about building materials. We're about building relationships. We're honored to be recognized for our excellence in our industry, but the greatest reward? It's the trust we built with our customers. It's not just about providing quality materials, it's about building strong relationships. We're proud to be a part of the communities we serve, working with you to bring your vision to life. Because at Hilltop Lumber, success is measured by the partnerships we create and the homes, businesses, and dreams we help build together. Hilltop Lumber, where we help plan, supply, and deliver dreams.
Welcome back here as we flip the field here in the 549 Media Network. It will be DGF football to start our second quarter. And now Baumgartner breaks free, spins free, now gets towards midfield, still alive across midfield to the 47, and it's a big run there for the Rebels.
Rebels move the chains again. They've looked like they're just going to keep pounding, and so far it's worked for them. We got to see if our defensive line can try to make a few adjustments there on what they're seeing.
Rebels now going towards the sun a little bit. Handoff. Baumgartner gets swarmed under, but continuing to move the pile to the 45.
Baumgartner with the short gain on the play, going to bring up 2nd and 7 for the Rebels.
Nice run by Baumgartner. The way he runs just falls forward and is just powerful up top. He's closing in on the 1,000-yard mark for the season.
He's powerful. He's really strong. He keeps those legs churning even when people are wrapping him up.
920 yards coming into today, 13 touchdowns. Handoff, Lupke runs into a wall, but second effort and some help from a lineman, I believe it was TJ Fuller, kind of grabbed him and aided him forward. That'll be 3rd and 5. Well, the only weather that we really haven't broadcasted up here is a nice, clear, calm day.
Yeah, we'd like to dial that one in sometime.
As to the line comes the Rebels. 2nd and 5 at the 43. Wadena hands it off. Lupke left side, gets to the edge. Driving forward. It's going to be stopped just short. It'll be 3rd and 1.
Real short for the Rebels.
It'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments.
4th and 1.
Or 4th one, I apologize on that. Well, big opportunity for the Yellow Jackets here. I was going to say what kind of adjustment might see what coordinator Brian Robertson comes up with defensively. Because the Rebels are looking to have a lot of success going off tackle.
See if they bring some pressure here, try to fill those gaps, bring the house. DGF might be trying to draw someone off sides.
And now they're going to take a timeout, so we'll take it with them right here on the 549 Media Network.
At Hilltop Lumber, we're not just about building materials. We're about building relationships. We're honored to be recognized for our excellence in our industry, but the greatest reward? It's the trust we built with our customers. It's not just about providing quality materials, it's about building strong relationships. We're proud to be a part of the communities we serve, working with you to bring your vision to life. Because at Hilltop Lumber, success is measured by the partnerships we create and the homes, businesses, and dreams we help build together. Hilltop Lumber, where we help plan, supply, and deliver dreams.
Welcome back here to the Dilworth-Glyndon High School Felton High School. Try that one more time. Dilworth-Glyndon-Felton High School football field here in Glyndon.
It's a mouthful, Jason.
Well, you know my past history with Dilworth, so. Wadena under center. He's going to keep left edge. Pick up the first down.
Nice job by DGF there. Just knew they had it was a short yard to get, and they got that line of gain straightforward. They'll just keep trying to do this, I believe. I haven't even seen them line up a receiver out wide yet.
Well, head coach Anthony Soderberg, you got the method. You see a lot of times at the next level, coaches kind of outthink themselves a little bit. They're sticking with what works, make you stop it, and that's what they're doing. 1st and 10, pitch out right side. Nice run, our swarm and a tackle there. Larson, joined by Jaden Goritz on that one, wrapping up Baumgartner, who loses a yard.
Great pursuit that time by the Yellow Jackets. Larson saw it the whole way, and when he comes through and can get by any block, look out, he's gonna hit you.
8.5 to go in our second quarter. 2nd and 11 for the Rebels, one of the first times today, and they've been backed up behind the sticks. Here on the near side, play clock at 10, Wadena hands it off, Baumgartner skips around, gets met there. Brought down by Griffin, or actually Griffin was kind of brought down, but makes the tackle and stops Baumgartner from going forward.
Hey, this is a great last couple of plays here defensively for the Yellow Jackets. Great pursuit. You got to feel positive about that. Now, if they can flex their muscles here. as I watch a tripod in the end zone for some of the end zone equipment fall down in this breeze.
It's definitely playing a role right now. Wadena keeps. He's got a trio of blockers in front. Drives forward, gets close to the 25. He's at the 27. 4th and short again for the Rebels.
It's what they do so well, Jason. You know, you see Baumgartner, you see, you know, the handoff. Wadena's only run it, what, 2 or 3 times here? Each time for a very positive gain. It's hard to collect all the backs and Wadena and have them all accounted for.
And then when he takes off, you said big gains. He's got a touchdown. The only score in the game, but it's a big 4th down here. 4th and 2 at the 27, 6:50 to go in our second quarter. Movement on the left side, and there'll be a flag. That's going to back up DGF. That's what I love actually about this high vantage point. You can see that movement on the left side right away.
Yeah, and fortunate for the Yellow Jackets. Unfortunate, obviously, for the Rebels. But again, we talked about who's going to win that game. We talked about that early. So far, 2 penalties on the Rebels.
And Yellow Jackets here, definitely a big opportunity to get the football back and get it over to Detloff in the offense.
Certainly Captain Obvious here, but the biggest play of the game so far for the Yellow Jacket defense.
Wadena taking a look. He's going to roll right, has the options, got a man, fires downfield too high. Had Siver wide open, or Tismer, excuse me, and it's too high and it's incomplete. And the Yellow Jackets take advantage.
Great stance by the Yellow Jackets defense there. Kudos to them. And now let's see if they can turn that into some momentum. We've been talking about the wind a lot up here. Not sure if it's as windy down there, but the flag is sure kind of whipping. Right kind of across the field, southeast wind. And let's see if this opens it up, though, maybe for opportunity for our passing game as we head to the north side of the field.
Zacharias here is the receiver on the near side. Handoff, Griffin gets a block from Larson, loses his footing, but it gets across the 35. Fortunately, just enough to trip up Griffin. If he didn't get tripped up, he had a lot of green here on the near side.
A lot of space there had he kept his footing. Another nice positive run, though, for the Jackets. They've proven that they can move the ball.
Big second down here for the Yellow Jackets again. As Detloff in the pistol. Running backs flex to the right side. Detloff looking to throw. He's going to go deep, looking for Zacharias. Pass too strong on the near side. Had the opportunity, threw it to the inside here, or which would be the outside shoulder for Zacharias in a spot where no one could make a play on it besides just State Zacharias.
It was good that way. The hard part of that there, Zacharias had some space. And, getting your bearings here now that you're going the other way, the wind might have sailed that a little bit.
3rd down now and 6, 5:51 to go, second quarter. 2 receiver, 3 to the right side, to the far side. Detloff looks that way, now rolls. Got time, fires, pass complete, nice leaping grab. Isaiah Farrell on a first down for the Yellow Jackets.
The pass is complete, that's going to be a first down for the Yellow
Nice leaping grab there by Farrell to come up with that reception. It's a first down for the Yellow Jackets.
And they move the chains again. I think right now 5:40 left in the half. A little bit of back and forth. Certainly Wadena's score in that drive for the Rebels was a great job. But it's really been back and forth.
The Yellow Jackets have all 3 timeouts in their back pocket. DGF used 1 on their 4th down conversion earlier in this quarter. Farrell, the motion man. They throw to him. Low throw. He gets it, though. Now cuts upfield, breaks a couple of tackles, crosses midfield, and is brought down in Rebel territory at the 49.
Going to bring up 2nd and 6.
Nice gainer there. You know, kind of like what I like about that, Jason, that gives Detloff just a quick hitter, keep him confident, and getting maybe a little more feel here as he's throwing a couple more passes.
Well, and that also offsets the powerful line that DGF has, throwing those quick hitters. Like you said, I like the confidence aspect. Here's another pass in a row that's complete to a receiver. Make something happen in space. The Yellowjackets go 4 wide. They send a man in motion. That's Bloom. Handoff, though. It's Larson. Straight ahead. Gets a couple.
Tripped up. I like the way he hits that hole. He hit it hard. Had somebody not hit the ankles there. He had some room, too.
3rd down and 4 at the Rebel 47. 4:20 to go here in our fast-moving first half. Three receivers right, one to the left for the Yellowjackets. Griffin behind Della in the pistol. Low snap through the legs of Deloff. He gets swarmed under, and getting there is Brady Wadena to bring him down.
Jackets fortunate there that they didn't turn it over. At least now we have the opportunity to punt this and hopefully get a good punt with this win and maybe a good coverage by our special teams here.
Watching the DGF special teams coach, they're telling their guy to back it up. He's now at the 20. Bloom will be out to kick for the Yellowjackets. Gets the snap, gets the kick, goes to the near side, kicks it onto the track. And we'll see where they march it off. And they're going to march it all the way out at the 42-yard line. So it'll be DGF football, if you can hear us, as they have it 1st and 10. We thank you for tuning in here on the 549 Media Network. Thank you everyone who tuned in last night as well to the thrilling volleyball contest in the Hive. Fortunate results, but it was an exciting contest. We'll talk about that and much more throughout as we get ready for our halftime show coming up as the Rebels come out with the football. Handed off, Lupke spun over and brought down. Nice tackle.
Short game, we're going to call it 2nd and 9.
Making that tackle there. Well, it was Chris Dominguez.
Great job by the Yellowjackets again.
Actually, that was Micah Long on that tackle.
Long did a good job. Got the stop. Basically no gain. I think the PA announcer said 2nd and 9. I'd call it 2nd and 10.
Yeah, I don't think the stick man moved the marker over there on the far side. 2nd and 10 for the Rebels, working the clock as we approach 2.5. Wadena fakes, keeps. He's got some room to run on the outside. Nice job with the fake. Picks up the 1st down, gets driven out of bounds on the far side by Farrell. There's a flag on the far side of the field at the 45-yard line. The way the Rebels are backing up, it looks like it's going to be on them. The officials discussing on the far sideline next to head coach Jesse Hine. Holding on the Rebels. The penalty will back them up.
Well, certainly the Yellowjackets will take that. That was a great example of what we talked about earlier, though, with Wadena. When he has kept, he's made really good reads, and he's had a lot of space to move.
That'll be 2nd down. Call it about 17 from the 35-yard line.
This is a great break for the Jackets. 2:22 left here in the first half.
And if you're DGF facing a team like Yellowjackets at 7-0, the Yellowjackets hanging around more and more, confidence is going to grow for the Yellowjackets, and the nerves might set in, and now there's a flag before the play. So is this a false start? Sideline warning?
I'm not sure what it's thrown for.
Sideline warning. And it was not on Perham.
Which has been a change for that call.
Inside joke with the coaching staff there as well on that one. And then second down and 17.
Has to have been a point of emphasis this year.
2 minutes to go. Second quarter. Handoff. Big hole for Baumgartner. Gets the penalty yards back. Gets to the line of scrimmage.
Got a lot of that back. We're going to bring up third down for the Rebels.
Third down and 10. Or 9. We'll leave it at 10 though on the Hilltop Lumber scoreboard. Wadena taking his time. Now a thought here with the way this wind is, and the Yellow Jackets have all 3 timeouts. You think about taking one.
Maybe. We'll see what happens here on this. I would say if they stopped him here, they might.
Wadena rolls to the right side, cuts upfield, gets to midfield, driving forward, stops short. Fourth down. Clock will run. It'll be 4th and 1.
Clock's running. The Yellow Jackets may be hoping to just keep it at 7-0, let this thing run out. But the bad part here is you give them a chance to pick up this first down and then maybe start using their last 2 remaining timeouts.
They're not rushing the line either. But if you get the first down, you think that might be the cuts. Power formation again. Handoff. Lupke gets the first down, gets held up at the 46. That stops the clock momentarily. No rush and thought of using the timeout from head coach Anthony Soderberg. Rebels don't have to run a play. I think they're going to try to run one of those last second ones and try to catch you. 9 seconds. They snap with 7. Wadena's looking to throw. Fires across his body. It's complete to Tisler, excuse me. Now getting swarmed under by a host of Yellow Jackets. That'll be the final play of our first half. The Rebels leading by a score of 7-0 on your Hilltop Lumber scoreboard. We'll be back.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Why would you wander around a warehouse store looking for paint when you could just swing by your neighborhood Ace? In addition to Ace's award-winning service, we have top-rated paint brands. Plus, our color matching technology allows us to match any color. So stop wandering and start painting. Head to your neighborhood Ace today.
Hi, this is Mallory Stotterell
and Erica Saylor from Lakes Ace Hardware.
You can expect expert help for your next project at Lakes Ace Hardware,
right here in downtown Perham.
Central Market, the fresh place in Perham and Detroit Lakes, offering the freshest meat, produce, bakery, and deli products possible with great value for your money. A visit to Central Market is a journey into freshness. You'll always be able to find a wide variety of items that will result in the perfect meal for your family and friends. Begin with their meat department, and whether it's succulent fruit and vegetables, fresh baked specialties from their bakery, or the convenience of fresh deli selections, Central Market is the fresh place for your family. Go Yellowjackets!
Since 1980, more families have trusted Jack Chivers Realty than anyone else in the Lakes area. I'm Blake Olson, the owner of Jack Chivers Realty. Our dedicated agents have a deep understanding of the area.
We live here and our kids go to school here. Let us find the perfect home for you and your family, or lean on our knowledge and marketing to sell your home. Find out how Chivers delivers right here in Perham. Reach out today and start packing. JackChiversRealty.com.
It's not necessary to build your business in Perham, Minnesota to be successful. But it sure does help. Hammers Construction, your vision, our team.
Lakes Community Cooperative is proud to support Yellow Jacket activities and our entire community. From propane and fuel to feed, HVAC, country stores, auto shops, a meat market, and more, LCC is your one-stop cooperative for farm, home, and business needs. Locally owned and trusted for generations, Lakes Community Cooperative is committed to powering our communities and serving you every day. Visit lakescommunitycoop.com to learn more about your cooperative and the many ways we can serve you.
Since 1955, Esser Plumbing and Heating has been keeping homes and businesses comfortable across the Lakes area. From residential and commercial new construction to plumbing and HVAC service, our skilled technicians bring knowledge, experience, and a friendly smile to every job. When comfort matters, trust the team your neighbors have counted on for generations. Call 877-882-4822 or visit EsserPlumbingandHeating.com. Esser Plumbing and Heating. Trusted people, trusted service.
At Joe Foltz Construction, quality and integrity aren't just words, they're our commitment. Since 2004, our owner-operator-led team of skilled craftsmen has brought dream homes, commercial spaces, and major remodels to life across Lakes Country. We guide you through every step, from custom design and accurate estimates to construction and a 10-year warranty that shows we build for life. Your vision is our blueprint. Joe Foltz Construction, craftsmanship you can trust. Visit us in Perham or online at joelfoltzconstruction.com. Welcome back. I'm Jason Groth with Aaron Anderson here on the 549 Media Network. We thank you for tuning in today. Hope you're enjoying today's coverage of the Section 8 3A playoffs between the Perham Yellowjackets and the DGF Rebels. And Aaron, 7-0 is exactly, I think, I know you don't want to be behind, but it's a perfect spot for the Yellowjackets to be after a fun first half.
You'd love to be up 7-0, but I think there's plenty of people, if you look back on the history in the last few years anyway of DGF football, that Yellowjackets right now are feeling like they've moved the ball themselves a bit. Their defense, obviously, DGF's good at what they do up front. Their option, their offense, the reads that Wadeena's making right now, they're tough to stop. And we've had a couple big stops and right in this ball game. So we'll see what kind of adjustments they decide to make and discuss. And likewise, we'll see what DGF decides to try to do adjustment-wise.
Scoring was one touchdown in the first quarter. Brady Wadena to the house on a 19-yard run. That was the opening drive of the game for the Rebels, but other since then, both teams have had sustained drives, just haven't been able to put them in the end zone.
Yep, it's a good old football game here between some strong, like I said earlier, north and south plays that are going on. We're trying to get downhill in a hurry. We saw a couple pitches, but other than that, we've been trying to go off tackle and hit some holes at the line of scrimmage as fast as possible.
Well, and one of the things to say, I mean, this is a tip of your cap. I know it's only halftime, but a tip of your cap to what Jesse Hine and his coaching staff have done. Last year we came here, you kind of knew the result right away before he even showed up, and you just see the strides and growth in this program in the last year and a half.
You know, Jesse and his staff have done a good job. There's certainly been a curve there for themselves. They'd say that like any staff, any new staff would. But the trajectory that they've started is you're seeing some altitude gained here. And if you could get young, we've got some young coaches in our programs right now. I think about volleyball too. You mentioned that earlier. Tough loss for the Jackets last night. A great win for the Frazee Hornets in a great 4-5 matchup. It was an entertaining match. We sure wish it would have gone the other way. But when I mentioned that, you got Paige Thompson, Jesse Hine, new coaches, young coaches taking over, and the trajectory we're seeing is a positive one in our programs, and we just love to see that. They're doing a good job. They're investing time and effort and energy and putting all of it into these young people. It's great to see.
Now, you mentioned the young coaches. There's also an old goat for the Yellowjackets, and I'm using the term GOAT as you know the acronym, greatest of all time, and cross country for the Yellowjackets, Jeff Morris and his Yellowjacket squad. Again, the girls and the boys both winning section championships and earning a trip to the state tournament.
Done such a fabulous job, over the years, and what they've built there. It's been truly a dynasty, and you hear that term talked about once in a while in sports. They truly have been a dynasty. Hats off to Jeff Morris and his staff for all that they do each and every year. And you got to give kudos to the kids. Jeff's not out there running the races, and he's putting together the plan, but they are putting in the time and the energy and the effort it takes to be good distance runners, and you see it year in and year out. Congratulations to them moving up to a different class and level the last couple of years, and still maintaining some dominance.
Well, last night going into the hive to get set up for the game against Frazee, as I opened the door in the gym, there was about a mob of cross-country runners getting their work in, coming right to the door, and I was like, oh, kind of caught by surprise. And you just see the hard work that they put in. That's just a sign of the hours that they put in. You can see them all out throughout town. Almost every morning, it seems like, at a certain point in time, a certain spot in town, you can just see them running.
I think people have grown to know that, oh, there's those Perham runners, and yeah, they're out there and they're doing it on a daily effort, year in, year out.
Then during the week earlier, I'd like to tip a cap, Jameson Miller, the Perham New York Mills tennis team, an outstanding year overall as a team. But then in the tournament this week, Kaya Anderson, just an outstanding run that she had, winning the section championship, earning a trip to state, going 1-1, and just having an outstanding tournament.
It was a great experience for Kaya. Got the experience as a father also to watch that develop. And what a year, individually she had, but the tennis team had a great year. They move up this year into AA, end up being, the 2 seed in that tournament, did very well, lost a heartbreaker to Becker at home. And then Kaya had her opportunity to move on in the individual tournament. And that state tournament, what a great experience. She matches up with, she gets unseeded, matches up with a girl who had only lost one. Kaya had blessed to be undefeated on the year, 55-1 going after each other in the first round of a state bracket. That was a big win for Kaya Anderson and the program, as nobody in our history has had a first round win like that. So good, kudos to her, but kudos to Miller and Dave Cressup and Kira Radnicki, our coaching staff, that put together a fabulous year for them.
And yesterday, I believe it was 2 conference champions for the Yellow Jacket swim team. Taylor Zimke and Cadence Matsky is what I believe I saw yesterday in that performance for the swimming team, and first-year head coach Ellen Kurtz.
Yep, she's done a great job as well. Ellen getting them dialed in after a few years with Courtney Scary at the helm. Ellen's done a great job, and congratulations to those girls. Had the conference swim meet over at Park Rapids yesterday.
And it's kind of crazy to think that in just a couple of weeks we turn the page and look forward to winter weather, or winter sports.
Well, I guess we can look forward to winter weather. That's a positive outlook. And yeah, the winter season starting, and we look in the lower levels. Our junior high girls basketball started this last week, so we're already diving and dipping the toe into that winter weather.
Well, at half here, the Rebels lead by a score of 7-0. We'll take a quick timeout here on the 549 Media Network. Yes, garbage is gross, but here at Steve's Sanitation, we are your trash experts with experience to back it up. At Steve's Sanitation, we know how to schedule your trash pickups without missing a beat, and we have been doing it for over 30 years in Perham and the Lakes area. Steve's Sanitation has been voted the best garbage service in the Lakes area since 2019. With 30 dedicated employees, we're here to take care of your trash. For more information, call us at 218-346-4834 or visit our website at stevesanitation.com.
I'm Jen Hendrickson with United Community Bank.
Jacket Pride isn't something we take lightly. We support the teachers and support staff that help teach our children every day. We support local Perm athletes with our Battle of the Bees sponsorship nights. And every year we award 4 scholarships to Perm seniors. Yellowjackets are my team, and United Community Bank is my bank.
McCall Construction is the Lakes area full-service construction management company, offering a truly personalized experience. From dream homes to commercial spaces, McCall Construction focuses on putting you first with experienced value engineering that delivers on your vision and surpasses your expectations. Whether you already have a plan or you're just getting started, give them a call. McCall Construction will make the entire process so much easier. Call them at 218-346-7070 or check them out on Facebook.
It's not necessary to build your business in Perham, Minnesota to be successful. But it sure does help. Hammers Construction. Your vision, our team.
80-90% of this world goes to a 8-to-5 job, and they get to slave away to barely get by. We have the opportunity to go put in the work and be able to change people's lives. Be the less than 1% in this business. Everyone in this room has the opportunity for growth. Everyone in this room has the opportunity to go protect a bunch of people. Be that person today.
If you're self-motivated and disciplined, this is the opportunity for you. Call Dan Persons at 218-259-0741 for more information. Welcome back here to Glendon, Minnesota, and Dilworth-Glyndon-Felton High School, where it's DGF 7-0 on the Yellowjackets. Got a score update. Minnewaska and Thief River Falls in a battle, tied at 14. That is in the second quarter. So, winner of this will play on Halloween at the Fargo Dome.
So that happens to be the Yellowjackets. Jason, have you picked out your costume for that broadcast, or would that be something we wouldn't be broadcasting?
We would have that. I don't know what the costume would be.
You could maybe go way out of bounds, do something Green Bay related.
Well, I could tell you it won't be Kansas Jayhawk related after their performance today.
We're going to check in one more time.
But
Yellow Jacket fans, are you
Rebels
ready
will get the ball. They won the toss and deferred their option.
Rebel fans, are you ready for half number 2?
As we take you around the world on the 549 Media Network as the Yellowjackets get ready to kick off. Well, if the Yellowjackets were able to get to the home that Christian Watson built, it'll be interesting to see what happens at the Fargo Dome.
That's true.
As Bloom will kick it off to start our third quarter. And the short kick popped up near side, grabbed. And DGF will have good field position on the return there. I believe it was Thomas Reno on the return. Gets it to the 40. The Bloom goes with the pop kick. Mentioned that Watson comments he was officially moved off the PUP list and listed as active, and I think he's making his return on Sunday night.
Well, you know I am as excited as you are to hear you talking about an NDSU Bison who's made his way in the NFL, having a positive impact.
And they have a big game tonight to the Bison against South Dakota State. Wadina's going to keep. Nice job by the line, wrapping him up as he gets back to the line of scrimmage. Ramos was one amongst many, as was Zeise, and I think Schmelz was in there too. And I have to say, Jaden Trump was there, it looked like, as well, and it's going to be 2nd and 10.
Well, you got to think that in that halftime huddle, they're talking about the fact that when Wadena is keeping the ball, that's where they're seeing their most positive yards.
We have a flag in the defensive secondary, trying to count the number of Yellowjackets on the field. I have 11. The play clock shows 0. And I think that's the issue. They're going to pick it up and reset it.
Reset the play clock. Here we go. 2nd and 10 for the Rebels.
Sometimes that's can be the issues with those play clocks on the sidelines. Handoff. Baumgartner gets a hold of the right side, loses the football. Isaiah Farrell falls on it, and the Yellow Jackets have it. A big turnover there, gives the ball to the Yellow Jackets.
Boy, Jason, and going right immediately into this. 2 plays into the second half. Big turnover there. Fortunate for the Yellow Jackets. They fall on it. Let's see what kind of momentum this builds.
Key here, too, also, we talked about in the first half, the Yellow Jackets in the third quarter going into the win. They'll have the win at their back in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, you got to like that as well, and let's see if we can make some positive things happen here.
Detloff, 3 receivers on the near side, 1 to the left. Hands it off Griffin, trying to get around the edge. He gets slowed up by Nolan Verdi and then wrapped up by Brady Wandina. But he falls forward, picks up a yard.
Good job there by Griffin, just making a positive out of something that looked like it could go negative, or at least for no gain. At least you get a yard out of the deal.
10:45 to go, third quarter. Big play here already was a turnover by Baumgartner on the fumble, and the Yellow Jackets trying to capitalize at their own 49. Della sends a man in motion. That's Rooney, looks to Rooney, pass complete, but a nice play there by Jacob Lupke as he shed his block and swarmed under and brought down Ty Rooney for a loss.
That was a nice play there defensively. Like you say, shed the block, made it happen. He's a good-looking specimen out there on the football field, too.
Third down, 13 here on the near sideline at the 44-yard line. There, Hilltop Lumber scoreboard.
What do you dial up here, Jason?
I haven't liked the rollout that they've been using with Detloff, letting them get that far side of the field and run maybe a couple of outs on the far side. Detloff, pressure coming, ran out of time. Still on his feet though. And that allowed the rest of the Rebels to get there. Verdi was the first one there.
Hey, let's put our hands together for the defense.
Eventually brought down by Nolan Dale. So the Rebel defense bails out the offense, gets the stop, and will force a Yellow Jacket punt. So the one positive yard to start the drive off the turnover, and then the Yellow Jackets go backwards. Bloom, low line drive kick. It's going to take a roll and gets a Yellow Jacket bounce. Probably the best way you can kick it into this wind. It goes inside the 30, and that's where the Rebels will start up shop.
Yellow Jackets will take that. Nice job by Bloom to navigate this wind. Well, just as much momentum created from that fumble, Jason. Rebels have to feel good about that defensive stance there.
Get our scoreboard back up and running here. And Lupke has the big run along the right side into Yellow Jacket territory. And a late flag.
We'll wait and see what that is.
We wait for the indication on the flag. A big run by Lupke. Flag is down at the 28-yard line. And they're bringing the chain gang with them.
Personal foul.
It's a face mask on the Yellow Jackets.
Yellow Jackets. That's going to move them ahead a little bit further. And that's going to be up for another DPA.
It's going to move them ahead just a little bit further. Will that penalty? Moves them inside the 20, inside the red zone for the Rebels. And you know, they're probably thinking this might be a put-away type drive here.
Well, this is the second time you've seen them in the red zone now. First time it ended up with Wadena scoring the touchdown that sits on the board right now.
Wadena will hand it off. Lupke stiff arms a man, drives forward, spins to the 10, all the way down to the 6.
And that looks like that's going to
And it'll be first and goal for the Rebels.
First down.
First and goal for the Rebels, leading 7-0 with 8:18 to go in our third quarter. Again, full house backfield, wishbone formation. Baumgartner, left side into the end zone, touchdown. Jace Baumgartner with the 6-yard score. And the Rebels strike again on your Hilltop Lumber scoreboard.
Nice job there by DGF, and that was a strong run right there for that score.
So Baumgartner, the 6-yard score, picks up his 14th rushing touchdown of the year. And now Gardo is up for the extra point. Snaps there, the spot is there, the kick
Kick is up.
is good.
And it is good.
And the Rebels now lead 14-0 on your Hilltop Lumber scoreboard. We'll take a quick timeout.
7:58 left to go in the third quarter.
Perham Health is here to take care of you, to keep you crushing it. Broken bone? We'll fix it. New baby? We'll deliver. We've heard that. And yes, we can help. From life's big moments to the annoyingly sick ones, our providers have the expertise and compassion to handle it all. Perham Health, so you can keep on hitting it.
At United Community Bank, we're not just in the community, we're sewn into the fabric of it. We shop downtown, we coach Little League, we're a part of your story. We're not serving customers, we're serving families. And we've done so since 1911. We're here for your first bank account, your first car, your first home. Community is our middle name, and Perham, Frazee, and Dent are our homes. And where some banks have branches, we have roots. United Community Bank, ucbankmn.com, member FDIC.
Welcome back. DGF strikes on a touchdown by Jace Baumgartner. That has helped them stretch the lead to 14-0 here, third quarter. 8 minutes ago as the ball falls off the tee once again.
Keep them going, everyone.
So we thank you for tuning in today on the 549 Media Network. We thank you all year long for tuning in. Make sure to tune in Monday night. Choir concert from the Hive. We'll have coverage of that. We'll bring that on. Low line drive kick to the near side. Takes a Yellow Jacket rolling in the end zone. The Yellow Jackets will have the touchback.
With the wind like this, Jason, touchback isn't a bad thing for the defense.
Well, now the Yellow Jackets might have to open it up a little bit, and in that case, that's going to allow the DGF backers to kind of pin their ears back, as you always hear about pass rushing. Love this moment when it's 14-0, 7:58 to go here in the third quarter. The Yellow Jackets come back on that wishbone. Griffin swarmed right away, driven back on the play by Nolan Dale.
Mr. Dale with the tackle.
And it'll be second down.
There'll be no gain on the play. Second and 10.
Yellow Jackets bringing the play in from the side. Play clock down to 15. They're still in the huddle. One receiver left, two to the near side from the Yellow Jackets for Daloff. They send Larson in motion, far near. Pitch out, Zeise. Rebels had that read right away. Numbers battle on the far side, goes the Rebel way.
Birdie with the tackle.
Birdie again, will be third down.
3rd and 11 for the Yellow Jackets.
Third down, 11. the Rebels here on that last defensive stance, and now in this possession, when the wind is blowing like this, have us right. They got to be feeling really good about a 3rd and 11.
3 receivers near, 1 to the far. Deloff gets the snap, drops back, has time, fires the pass to Ty Rooney. It's incomplete as it takes a hop, and the Yellowjackets on 4th down are forced to punt. There's Hilltop Lumber scoreboard. Rebels lead 14-0, 6.5 to go here in the 4th quarter.
The Yellowjackets now, DGF here, their deep man is on R45. So we'll see if we can navigate this wind again with Bloom punting.
Takes a hop, and unfortunately it takes a Rebel bounce inside the 40, rolls down to the 37-yard line. The Rebels, you got to tip your cap to them. After that turnover, they really bowed up on defense and have turned the momentum of this game.
They've had some big plays on 3-4 big plays, and all of a sudden that momentum shift.
1st and 10 for the Rebels. Leading 14-0 on your Hilltop Lumber scoreboard. They're looking for more. Baumgartner drives forward, gets inside the 30 to the 26. That's going to be a 1st down. Well, the first quarter runs get 2 to 3 yards, but it just wears you down and grinds on you, and that opens it up for the 12-yard gain you just saw there.
You said it perfectly. It is a grinder, and it just keeps going, and it keeps coming, and it keeps coming, and the Yellowjackets got to try to match that, and that gets difficult.
Wadena again, hands it off. Lupke left side. Ramos wraps him up. You can see trying to punch underneath the football as well as he had him wrapped up. That's becoming a new thing you see big time in football nowadays. Is a lot of times the first guy wrap up, hold him up, and then have the help come and try to punch that ball free.
Yeah, and it's a great play. You see a lot of turnovers now on that, even at the highest level in the NFL. We could use that right now from the Yellowjackets standpoint. Another big play if we could turn them over.
2nd and 4. Wadena on the keep off the edge. Yellowjackets read it well, but it was too far deep in the Yellowjackets secondary as Wadena gets the 1st down inside the 15 down to the 12. First and 10 for the Rebels. They can get a 1st down without a touchdown.
You get the feeling here that if they punch this in, the road gets a lot longer than even it is right now. Big play here, a turnover would be key. We'll see if we can flex our muscles a little bit.
Lubke following his blockers left side. He drives forward inside the 3 to the 2. Farrell with the tackle. It's going to be 1st and goal. Oh, they marked him short. My angle was off. 2nd and 1.
I'd be surprised, Jason, if we don't see that same play.
Wadena under center. Straight ahead, Lupke, touchdown. And the Rebels add to the lead. A 3-yard run on Jacob Lupke has extended the Rebel lead here on your Hilltop Lumber scoreboard to 20-0. They'll try for the extra point. Snap is there. Colano with the kick. It's good. And the Rebels lead 21-0. We'll take a break on the Hilltop Lumber scoreboard.
Hi, my name's Wally Anderson. I've been at Tuffy's for 3 years at the warehouse. I just recently bought a Panoptics. It's like an underwater camera. Saved my profit sharing checks for it, and I purchased it, and I can't really wait to use it this winter go ice fishing. KLM's got a better health insurance. Their profit sharing checks, it's a huge difference. It's bar none by far the best company to come work for.
At New Horizons Realty, we're on your team. For over 25 years, we've been helping families and businesses find the perfect place to call home here in the Lakes area. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or just dreaming, we've got the experience and local knowledge to guide you through every step of your real estate journey. As proud supporters of the Perham Yellowjackets, we believe in building strong teams on the mat, court, or field, and in the community. Check out our current listings at perhamrealestate.com or give us a call today at 218-346-7767.
Welcome back. The Rebels strike for their third touchdown. They lead this one 21-0. They're going to kick off to the Yellow Jackets. Baumgartner, Lukey, the touchdowns. And the Yellow Jackets with the return across the 30. Brody Bloom on the return. Gets to the 32. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Yellow Jackets. Stay tuned. KLN Family Brands post-game show. We'll also have your Steve Sanitation player of the game. All that and more in our post-game show here, brought to you by KLN Family Brands. As the Yellow Jackets come to the line. Two receivers on the near side, two to the far. Detloff sends Rooney in motion. They're going to hand it off. Now reverse. It's Farrell. Farrell trying to get around the edge. Yellow Jackets going to get called for a penalty as Farrell goes upfield. There's going to be a hold on that edge block. That will back up the Yellow Jackets if they elect to take the penalty or the result of the play. And the Yellow Jackets appear to be backing up with this win. Take the field position if you're DGF.
I agree. I think you got to take it. 21-0. Not out of commission yet for the Yellow Jackets, but they got to make something happen, and so you're forcing them to have to, open it up. This pins them back even further. I'd move it back.
And that's what the Rebels elected to do. Backs the Yellow Jackets up to their own 22-yard line. Also, we have a chance. I'd like to give a special shout out and thank you to Ron Burns for all the stats he's provided throughout this year and the career for him as a great scorebook keeper, and to set up the screen. It's complete for the Yellow Jackets, but met right away. Flag down here on the near sideline.
Isaac Learen on the stop. We do have a
Learen with the tackle.
Look at that.
Pass was complete to Zeise. He took a strong hit, and there's a flag. Again, it's appreciated getting the stat package from Ron Burns after the game and seeing the season stats all year long, helping our broadcast. We appreciate him for all that. And his casting crew that he has working with him.
Well, they're trying to sort something out here, Jason.
Well, it's on the ineligible man against the Yellow Jackets. It's declined.
Second down for the Yellow Jackets.
Both officials on the near and the far had that one. So it'll be second down. And I just moved the ball up to the result of the play because that's where it was since it was declined. Instead of bringing it back to the original line of scrimmage. Second and 17 as the Yellow Jackets gain 3 on the play. Della fires far side, pass complete. That's Rooney, nothing doing though. Rooney unable to get up to the next level. Timeout, DGF. And that timeout is because of the weather. So we'll take it with them right here on the 549 Media Network.
Odds are there's an ace right in your neighborhood. With expert advice and the right tools to make your quick fixes even quicker. Around the block, what you need in stock. With people who know their stuff. Welcome to the Home Convenience Store.
Hi, this is Mallory Stotterell.
And Erica Saylor from Lakes Ace Hardware.
You can expect expert help for your next project at Lakes Ace Hardware.
Right here in downtown Perham.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Since 1980, more families have trusted Jack Chivers Realty than anyone else in the Lakes area. I'm Blake Olson, the owner of Jack Chivers Realty. Our dedicated agents have a deep understanding of the area.
We live here, and our kids go to school here. Let us find the perfect home for you and your family, or lean it on.
Well, thank you, Jack Chivers Realty. We had to cut that commercial short as the Yellow Jackets come to the line. Out of the timeout, they roll right. Downlaw fires past, throws it out of bounds.
And that pass will be incomplete.
Was looking for Rooney and Farrell here on the near side.
For the Yellow Jackets. Let's hear it for our defense on that series.
So it's going to be 4th down. And the timeout, we were talking off air, why would you take it? Well, you gives yourself at least 2:47 is my guess after the punt to work with the wind.
Yeah, nice job strategically to think about the wind and think about the chance to, really cement the lead if you can get another score while you have the wind at your back.
Grateful seeing some clouds starting to move in and cover up that sun a little bit. Nice punt. Out to the 49 on the fair catch there by the Rebels. Lichtenberg on the fair catch.
Bloom's had to navigate this, a few times here as the Rebels defense has forced us to punt a number of times. He's done a nice job.
Yes, and in fact, some nice kicks with this wind. Some good directional kicks as well. Wadena hands it off. Lukey having a day, breaks free into the secondary. Brought down at the 36. Where it's finally brought down by Tate Zacharias.
First down.
And Rooney on that one, and the Rebels move the chains.
You hear Rooney, Zacharias. We've heard Farrell a number of times. When that starts to happen as your tacklers, you know that the Rebel offensive line's having a day and those running backs are getting downhill.
Full house again, wishbone backfield for the Rebels. Rodina is going to fire pass complete. Zacharias on the tackle. Cyber on the reception.
Nice gain on the play. Going to bring up 2nd down for the
Pittsburgh,
Rebels.
excuse me on that one.
2nd and 3.
No, he's 2nd and 3. And it's kind of interesting, a team that doesn't really need the wind with the way they play the football, throw one of their few passes of the day.
Yeah, I suppose they thought, here, we took the timeout, maybe let's try to use it.
But also the field position battle, too, is you get the ball in midfield after that punt. As Lupke gets stood up this time. As they
Short gain on the play. Going to bring up 3rd and short.
make it 3rd and short as the Yellow Jackets bend there. But not break and make it 3rd and short. Ramos, amongst others, in on that tackle.
See what the Jackets dial in here. You know what DGF's going to come with. You got to think with the momentum. Interesting, the momentum they created after losing the football has really kind of been powerful momentum here this quarter.
Well, that's rare to see when a team loses the football that the game changes like it has. And Wadena has an opening. He's at the 15, swarmed under there. Larson, as well as Farrell on the tackle, and it's another Rebel first down as they move the chains. Rebels getting ready to try to stamp their name into the Fargo Dome, where they've been, it seems like almost every year. the benchmark for the section has been the Rebel football team.
Year in and year out, they've been really good at what they do.
And Baumgartner now cuts it all the way back into
Baumgartner on the carry.
the 5, down at the 3.
And that's going to be
And we have an injured DGF player, so we'll take a quick timeout and come back here on the 549 Media Network. Picture this, brand new floors that make your home feel brand new. At Interiors by Winkles in Perham, flooring isn't just what we do, it's all we do. For over 35 years, our family-owned showroom has helped homeowners find the perfect carpet, hardwood, vinyl, or tile. We handle it all. Design ideas, detailed estimates, and expert installation, so you can enjoy the results, not the stress. Interiors by Winkles, where flooring meets expertise. Visit interiorsbywinkles.com to start today. Well, welcome back here. The Rebels actually took a timeout too, so they'll have the football first and goal. Which, mind game, I'm thinking they call timeout to set up a pass, but that might be what they want you to think.
Yeah, I don't think so. I could be wrong. That could be just a brilliant take, Jason, but I got a feeling they're going to do what they've done.
First and goal for the Rebels.
I'd be surprised if this goes outside the tackles.
As it gets whistled into play. Wadena to the line. First and goal here. 35 seconds to go, third quarter. Wadena hands it off, Lupke. Ramos trying to hold him up, does.
Going to be stopped short.
Be second and goal. Rebels are trying to hurry up, they do. Right back to the line. 17 seconds to go in the third quarter. Baumgartner spins, stops short.
Baumgartner on the spin, going to be short of the goal line.
Third and goal. Timeout, DGF.
Timeout on the Rebels.
They have used all three.
Announcement, parents.
And we'll take a break.
Students that are
Lakes Community Cooperative is proud to support Yellow Jacket activities and our entire community. From propane and fuel to feed, HVAC, country stores, auto shops, a meat market, and more, LCC is your one-stop cooperative for farm, home, and business needs. Locally owned and trusted for generations, Lakes Community Cooperative is committed to powering our communities and serving you every day. Visit lakescommunitycoop.com to learn more about your cooperative and the many ways we can serve you. Well, welcome back here. Rebels facing third and goal at the 1. Yellow Jackets hoping for a stop.
They did a nice job on that last play. Real great pursuit there.
goal for the Rebels.
Rebels used all three timeouts in the third quarter. Playing the wind factor. And if they score under 8.5, they'll get a chance to kick with the wind. Wadena on the keep, he's in. 1 yard run for Wadena on the score, and the Rebels extend the lead. But there is a flag. Way they're pointing, it looks like it's going to be, I think, on the Yellow Jackets. They're trying to find the number. Still discussing. As of now, it's a 1 yard run by Wadena. Head contact on the Yellow Jackets.
The Yellow Jackets take it on the kickoff. Touchdown.
So Wadena adds to the lead with a 1 yard run.
Wadena's really had a nice game, hasn't he? You know, it's just been him managing that offense, making great reads. But he's been dynamic when he's kept the ball.
Snap is there. The kick
is up.
Is good.
It is good.
So the Rebels with 21 points in the third quarter take a 28-0 lead on your Hilltop Lumber scoreboard. We'll be back.
At Nias Family Sales, our experienced mechanics are here to provide exceptional service in a timely manner. With 10 service bays, the service department at Nias Family Sales can work on all makes and models. Our experienced mechanics can do everything from oil changes, tire repairs, brake service, engine and transmission repair, and much more. Schedule your vehicle today. Call 218-346-5976 or visit the Nias Family Sales Service Center at 610 East Main Street in Perham.
Hansen's Plumbing and Heating provides the highest quality products and services to ensure the comfort and safety of all their customers. It's what they do. Henry Hansen, later known as Hardware Hank, first opened the family hardware store in the early 1930s in Burgess, Minnesota. Today, they are proud to carry on his legacy of hard work and honesty through teamwork, fellowship, cutting-edge technology, and forward thinking. 218-346-2422 or make a visit in Perham, Burgess, or Detroit Lakes today. Hansen's Plumbing and Heating, proudly serving Minnesota families for over 80 years.
Welcome back. The penalty on the touchdown is now being assessed here on the kick. So kicking with the wind. The Rebels will be kicking off from the Yellow Jacket 45.
Kicker here has a couple of his teammates giving him the indication. Try to sail it into the end zone. Not sure he's going to agree with them, but a couple that want him to try to give this thing a ride.
Kick on its way into the end zone and out of the end zone. The Yellow Jackets want the ball at the 20.
First and 10 from the 20.
Trailing 28-0. It's been a big third quarter for DGF. After a Yellow Jacket recovering a fumble, DGF has scored 21 points. They've really taken over this game.
Couldn't have started any better for the Yellow Jackets when they 2 plays in got that fumble recovery, but since then it has been just a clinic by the Rebels.
They lead this one 28-0
at West Fargo High School.
Yellow Jackets come to the line. 3 receivers on the near side, 1 to the far side for the final play of the third quarter. Daloff's going to hand it off. Not much there. Now will do it for the third quarter. As Tristan Larson absorbs the hit, pops back up. And we'll take a timeout on the 549 Media Network. Horseman Investments and Insurance can help you with your retirement planning goals and insurance protection needs. Kyle Van Dyke and his team provides educated retirement solutions, wealth management strategies, inheritance and legacy planning, and personalized auto, homeowners, and life insurance protection plans. We are here for your lifelong financial wellness. To set up an appointment, call Kyle Van Dyke at 218-236-6665 or email at kyle.vandyke@horseman.com.
They go where you go. They're your wingman. Your I should get this thing checked out support system. Who knows? They may even be your +1. Or should we say +4? These are your tires. Small town, large city, winter, summer. Every destination and every type of weather. At OK Tire Store and Service, we go the extra mile so you can add some extra miles. See us for tires, preventative maintenance, and more. OKTireInc.com.
Welcome back. Fourth quarter action underway. The Yellow Jackets with a nice pitch and catch there as they move the chains. Ty Rooney.
Nice job there. Yeah, quick hitter across the field. Rooney with a nice route. Detloff knew right away where they were going to try to go. Good gainer, good first down.
Have to expect the Yellow Jackets are going to try to attack through the air the rest of the way now. Kind of going to have to, trailing 28-0. First things first, you want to try to break the shutout, get the momentum. Della, low snap, scoops, looks right, now runs right. Drops it off to Isaiah Farrell, gain of about 3 on the play.
Going to bring up 2nd and 8 for the Yellow Jackets.
Well, a positive gainer there. That one took a long time to develop.
And for DGF, tackle inbounds, let them work the clock and make them go the rest of the 65 yards.
Have to see the Jackets going to try to keep some pace going here, or at least start to go with some pace.
Second and 8, Yellow Jackets with the football on the Hilltown Plumber scoreboard, trailing 28-0 to DGF. The number 1 seeded Rebels. Danoff looks left, comes back over the middle, incomplete. Yellow Jackets want a flag, have a good argument for one. As Zacharias looks like his arm got twisted.
Yeah, they must have thought that was in line with the football arriving. I couldn't really tell through the camera angle view, but no call, no flag there.
And it's now 3rd down. 3rd and 8 for the Yellow Jackets. Three receivers on the near side, one to the far side. Danoff in the pistol. Danoff rolls to the left. Plants, now pressure coming. He's got nowhere to go. He gets swarmed under and he's eventually sacked at the 27.
In the backfield, going to bring up 4th down for the Yellow Jackets. Full host of Rebels on that tackle.
Good pursuit by the Rebels and end up having to try to find something to develop. Good downfield defense as well. The coverage was there. That gets hard when you hold the ball for more than a few seconds.
And the Yellow Jackets pinned back. I'm going to have to punt, but they need another player. Play clock's going to run down. They're going to hurry, and now the Yellow Jackets are going to be forced to take the timeout. We'll take it with them. We'll be back on the 549 Media Network.
Since 1955, Esser Plumbing and Heating has been keeping homes and businesses comfortable across the Lakes area. From residential and commercial new construction to plumbing and HVAC service, our skilled technicians bring knowledge, experience, and a friendly smile to every job. When comfort matters, trust the team your neighbors have counted on for generations. Call 877-882-4822 or visit EsserPlumbingandHeating.com. Esser Plumbing and Heating. Trusted people, trusted service.
Welcome back here to Glendon, Minnesota at Dilworth-Glyndon-Felton High School. About the 14th time I was able to get it through once there.
Nice job, Jason.
That's blue. We'll be out to punt. Expecting an improvement plan on that one after the struggles with that one. Low kick, almost over the shoulder of Zacharias and rolls all the way down to the 34, and that's where we touchdown.
And it'll be down at the 34-yard line. 1st and 10 Rebels. With
Stay tuned. KLN Family Brands postgame show coming up. Namer Steve Sanitation player of the game.
9:31 here in the 4th. You're down 28-0. You're going to just try to stand up and do what you can here. They're going to go into their mode of working all that 9:30. You got to expect them to just come pounding the ball right now.
Use as much of the play clock as they can after they hit the playoff and just grind the clock down as they go straight ahead. Baumgartner to the second level gets a first down. With the Yellow Jackets back in the box as much as they have, once he gets through that first line of defense, there's not much back there. And there it is Rooney and Farrell, or excuse me, Zacharias and Farrell there converge.
Well, I tell you what, he hit that hole quickly, didn't he?
Strong runner and over the 1,000-yard mark, I would have to think today, coming in with 920 yards. Now they're going to hand it out to the big fella Verdi. Was just going to drive forward and get stood up. Gets a couple of yards.
Going to bring up 2nd and 9 for the Rebels.
And a good job there by the Yellow Jackets to stand him up. limit that gain to about 1 yard, but as we said earlier, clock ticks, 8:30 left.
Clouds starting to move in as well. They're anticipating some big rain the next few days. As I'll put my meteorologist cap on. As Wadena to the line, 2nd and 9. Lupke on the carry, cuts back, lowers the shoulder, plows forward across the 40 to the 39. Under 8 minutes to go, moves the chains.
First down.
The recipe for success for the Rebels pretty simple. We're going to win the battle at the line and have power running backs that can just drive forward.
Their trenches are, their linemen year in and year out. We say it, we hear other teams talk about it. They know how to develop linemen. Every team's trying to do that. And, years ago, I feel like they've found a ticket to always having a pretty strong line.
That's Baumgartner on the carry.
Going to bring up 2nd and 7 for
That'll
the
be
Rebels.
2nd down after the run by Baumgartner straight ahead. And up here we could see the handoffs, but down the field you can see the deception that they use with their backs that definitely plays into their strengths.
Certainly plays a role. They've done it so well. And again, they don't change much year in and year out. And Coach Soderberg knows what he's doing. And it's worked, and they don't go too far away from it.
As you said, Aaron, working that clock down, it's under 6.5. As Baumgartner drives forward, has the first down to the 25.
Coming up for another DGF first down.
Just like clockwork for this Rebel offense.
You can give the Yellowjackets a little more credit than it feels like right now. From a Perham standpoint, a lot of teams year in and year out are trying to figure out how to stop this offense.
Oh, definitely. Now they're making some changes, are the Rebels, with 6:15 to go. And I know the scoreboard's not the way the Yellowjackets are hoping for today, but the effort was there for much of the day and battling throughout. Handoff straight ahead, nice cut. Now over to the left side, there's Lichtenberg, and it's 2nd down and 1.
Lichtenberg on the carry. Gonna be real close to the first down marker. Gonna bring up 2nd and short for the Rebels.
You might not see it on the scoreboard today, but the strides that has been made from last year to this year against this Rebel squad, you can see it.
Oh, absolutely. There's years prior here, even before last year, before Jesse Hine took over, that you had some really strong Rebel teams that we felt we maybe had a shot at. I remember coming over here and it was 28-0 before the end of the first half a number of years ago, if not in the 30s.
As I talked about in the pregame show, it was 2019 the last time the Yellowjackets knocked off the Rebels. That was in the section playoffs on that amazing play at the end of that game. That's another first down for the Rebels.
First down.
Yeah, that was quite a game and quite a memorable moment in Perham football history, too. I was standing in that back end zone where the catch was made to end that game.
First and goal at the 10. 4:45 and counting on the game clock.
I feel like the wind has picked up even more.
Definitely feel like it has. Handoff left side. Spinning and going down there is Thomas Reno.
Nice gain on the play. Gonna bring up
2nd and goal at the
2nd and goal for the Rebels.
5-yard line. I think the gentlemen to our right running the huddle sideline and cameras probably agree on the wind picking up here as well.
Affects the temperature. Again, a nice day here for afternoon football in late October, but when the wind blows, that real feel temperature becomes the one you're worried about.
spring coaches have a lot of debates about that real feel temperature that Mr. Anderson just brought up. And off right side.
Reno on the carry.
Reno again gets inside the 5. Makes it third down.
For the Rebels, third and goal.
Third and goal it is for DGF. Your Hilltop Lumber scoreboard, they lead 28-0. KLN Family Brands postgame show coming up. We'll have our Steve Sanitation's player of the game. Also, recap of this and get you set up and turning the page on the fall sports season. With a couple of big events, though, coming up for the Yellowjackets ahead of that. Third and goal. Quarterback Wyatt Conklin under center. Reno bounces outside, cuts up, spins forward. It's going to be stopped short. It'll be fourth down.
Bring up fourth down for the Rebels. And with that fourth down, everybody, guess what? Free hot dogs and popcorn.
Fourth down and
Free
2
hot
here.
dogs and popcorn coming your way.
Be nice to see the Jackets here if they could stand them up. Nice positive play if they could get a goal line stance here.
Big rush after the big announcement of free hot dogs and popcorn.
Yeah, I see that.
So it's now fourth and goal.
I feel fortunate you stuck with me here.
Fourth and goal for the Rebels, leading 28-0 with 2:15 to go here in the fourth quarter. Hand off left side, second effort. It's going to get him into the end zone. Dawson Johnson, I believe it was, on the carry. And Johnson gets a touchdown for the Rebels.
That's a nice second effort. Looked like we had him stopped there.
A 1-yard touchdown run by Johnson makes it 34-0 DGF.
Let's hear it for our offense on that series.
On for the extra point.
First time he's kicking into the wind here.
Lano on the extra point. High snap. Gets the kick. Just pops over. Just enough to get it over the crossbar. And it's 35-0 on your Hilltop Lumber scoreboard. We'll be back.
McCall Construction is the Lakes area full-service construction management company, offering a truly personalized experience. From dream homes to commercial spaces, McCall Construction focuses on putting you first with experienced value engineering that delivers on your vision and surpasses your expectations. Whether you already have a plan or you're just getting started, give them a call. McCall Construction will make the entire process so much easier. Call them at 218-346-7070 or check them out on Facebook.
Welcome back here. Saturday afternoon football, Section 8 3A semifinal style, and it's the Rebels in control, leading 35-0 on your Hilltop Lumber scoreboard.
Chain gang over there. Thanks, guys, for all you do this season.
It'll be first and 10 after the kickoff. Getting a little ahead of myself there. Rebels in control.
All right, get your feet moving.
Have really taken over in the second half, outscoring the Yellowjackets 28-0. 28 straight points after a Rebel turnover and a stop. That really turned the game. And that one is just kicked straight out of bounds.
And kick falls out of bounds.
That was interesting.
It almost looked like he wanted to do that.
I think he was trying to see how many rows into the track he could get. He lined up now. I thought he was maybe trying for like an onside kick.
As we transition parents,
but pops it right out onto the track.
Your students that were over on the north side of the stands over here chucked a bunch of garbage over the fence line and have a ton of garbage out here in the back. They need to go pick that up, so please make them aware of that, or you can go help them. Okay, please go do that. Thank you very much. I appreciate your help in that situation.
It'll be first and 10 for the Yellowjackets at the 35-yard line. Two receivers near side, two to the far, 4, tail off again. Della looks right, fires far side. Farrell on the run. Across the 40, gets swarmed under there to the 41.
2nd and 4 for the Yellow Jackets.
I'd like to see the Yellow Jackets build and have a nice drive here to end the season on a positive note.
Yeah, this will be a tough, this is always that tough time now. You got a number of seniors who've put in a lot of time, effort. They've invested into this program. This becomes a big finalization for them.
And the tough feelings and the emotions that come in from their last game. But one thing they can definitely be proud about as they look forward is Detloff goes to the outside, gets tackled at the 40. There's the strides that they've helped build this program and the building blocks of this program from last year with 1 win to this year now at 5 wins, and to end the season here 5-5 overall. And just the building blocks that were put in place, and those seniors played a big role in that.
Yeah, when you go from 1 win to a 500 team in 1 year, they're taking those strides you're talking about, and that is a testament to these players.
Under a minute to go, 3rd down. Deloff's going to fire over the middle. Pass complete. Farrell met across midfield. Yellow Jackets move the chains. It'll be a 1st down. Well, and another note, too, is you look at it, they talked about it, the coaching staff, that game against East Grand Forks is one of those program building type points.
Absolutely. That was a hard fought victory, 2 teams punching each other in the mouth basically, and blue collar football game. Got to be proud of that win for sure.
Deloff looks left, now looks right, rolls right, drops it off. Zeise runs straight ahead along the sideline, picks up the 1st down. And the clock will run. The officials stopped. They have not stopped the clock.
We're going to stop the clock. Stop the clock.
Now they're going to wind it. There. Getting the procedure.
We're just waiting for the official signal.
I think he went out of bounds, too. He did on the far side, so they're going to have to reset the clock to at least 13 seconds, I would say.
Official didn't look real happy.
And that is ball game.
Yellow Jackets, they wave it off. That's the ball game.
They deferred Coach Hine, and he just said, we'll just call it.
And that will do it.
Congratulations on a wonderful season. Congrats on your hard work.
Ends up being a victory for DGF as they earned a 35-0 win today over the Perham Yellowjackets.
Make some noise for your winners today.
We'll take a break, come back with their KLN Family Brands postgame show right here on the 549 Media Network.
Central Market, the fresh place in Perham and Detroit Lakes, offering the freshest meat, produce, bakery, and deli products possible with great value for your money. A visit to Central Market is a journey into freshness. You'll always be able to find a wide variety of items that will result in the perfect meal for your family and friends. Begin with their meat department, and whether it's succulent fruit and vegetables, fresh baked specialties from their bakery, or the convenience of fresh deli selections. Central Market is the fresh place for your family. Go Yellowjackets!
Yes, garbage is gross, but here at Steve's Sanitation, we are your trash experts with experience to back it up. At Steve's Sanitation, we know how to schedule your trash pickups without missing a beat, and we have been doing it for over 30 years in Perham and the Lakes area. Steve's Sanitation has been voted the best garbage service in the Lakes area since 2019. With 30 dedicated employees, we're here to take care of your trash. For more information, call us at 218-346-4834 or visit our website at stevesanitation.com.
Perham Health is here to take care of you, to keep you crushing it. Broken bone? We'll fix it. New baby? We'll deliver. We've heard that. And yes, we can help. From life's big moments to the annoyingly sick ones, our providers have the expertise and compassion to handle it all. Perham Health, so you can keep on hitting it.
I'm Jen Hendrickson with United Community Bank. Jacket Pride isn't something we take lightly. We support the teachers and support staff that help teach our children every day. We support local Perm athletes with our Battle of the Beast sponsorship nights. And every every year we award 4 scholarships to Perham seniors. Yellowjackets are my team, and United Community Bank is my bank.
Hi, my name's Wally Anderson. I've been at Tuffy's for 3 years at the warehouse. I just recently bought a Panoptix. It's like an underwater camera. Saved my profit sharing checks for it, and I purchased it, and I can't really wait to use it this winter go ice fishing. KLM's got better health insurance, their profit sharing checks. It's a huge difference. It's bar none by far the best company to come work for.
Welcome back, KLN Family Brands postgame show. I'm Jason Groth and Aaron Anderson here to wrap things up. Yellowjackets suffer a 35-0 defeat at the hands of DGF, but a battle it was until the third quarter when the Rebels were able to capitalize, use the wind to their back and their advantage, and they took control in that second half.
Yep, they sure did, and you know it's interesting to see how it turned after we grabbed the momentum out of the gates in that second half, down 7-0. And DGF just really responded in a fabulous way. You got to give them credit for how they responded and where they took it from there.
They advance with the victory for the Yellowjackets. Heck of a season, finishing 5-5, like we said earlier, after winning one game last year. The build that they have will, Steve Sanitation, player of the games, will give it to the senior class and their impact that they've had on this Yellowjacket football program.
Absolutely, you got to just shout out to those seniors. Done a fabulous job. They've been on the ride here with Coach Hine as he took over, and they've done just a stand-up job of getting, we talked about it earlier, Jason, that trajectory where the program's heading. Can't thank them enough for all they've done to represent the Yellowjackets in the Perham community. Congratulations, seniors.
Mr. Anderson, I want to thank you for hopping on today. Appreciate working with you again, and appreciate the help today here on the 549 Media Network.
Anytime, Jason. We really appreciate all the 549 does for the Yellowjackets and all of our programs. Congratulations on just all you do, helping our programs, our coaches, our kids, our community stay in touch.
Well, I appreciate that, and we'd like to also thank Kyle Haberman, Lance Rock, Jesse Hine, and amongst others for all their help here on the 549 Media Network. We hope you have a good rest of your day. Thank you for tuning in.
You've been watching 549 Media. Don't miss a moment. Hit subscribe and turn on notifications at youtube.com/@549media. The plays, the energy, the excitement, it's all right here with 549 Media.